guys, so I'm here today at the Great Lakes Hospitality Training Centre to catch up with my friend Sean, who's running some classes here, training young people how to convert bicycles into electric e-bikes. So I'm really interested in this project. We're going to go in and have a chat to him, and then tomorrow we're going to head by his bike shop in Remera and talk a bit about what it's like to come cycling in Rwanda. How fit do you need to be? And yeah, just some general bike chat. I've known Sean for years. He's a passionate cyclist and veteran mechanic who has worked for the Rwandan national team. He's delivering this course in partnership with Boost Rwanda and the city of Kigali. The idea is to train up local bike mechanics to convert normal bikes into e-bikes and learn to maintain them. There's a huge push at the moment towards e-vehicles in Rwanda to help keep the city green and improve air quality. The idea is to build up a network of qualified e-bike mechanics across the country so that every city has access to affordable repairs.
My name is Joseph Shema.
Why did you want to learn to do this?
Oh, I love bike.
You grew up riding bikes? Or?
Yeah. Riding bike, yeah.
So what are you learning?
We was just running how to fix these gears. Yeah. Then before we start running how to fix brake.
What's the project about? What are you doing?
Well, the city of Kigali, they wanted to increase the amount of e-bikes that are in the country for people to use and to purchase. So what we have done is we found a company in Asia that can sell us the kits to convert regular bikes, geared bikes, into electric bikes.
That is really cool, because there's like a really big push at the moment to registering electric vehicles, isn't there, like motors and so I've definitely seen a lot of electric motorbikes. I came here today on an electric motorbike, but I haven't seen as many e-bikes around. Is it quite new?
It's quite new for Rwanda. We've gotten a lot from Kenya that have popped into the country. So now we're basically training these kids to be able to fix those that are already here and also do these bike conversions.
Okay, and where are these kids from? Well,
from different bike shops in town that we know. We just got them to come here because, I mean, right now it's summertime, so it's kind of slow. So it's perfect time to have them just be doing this instead of sitting around doing nothing.
And so are these bikes for tourists, or are they sort of...
These are going to be for a mixture of everything. Some of them are going to be sold, some are going to be in the Eco Park for rentals.
Oh, the Nyandungu Eco Park. Oh, that's pretty cool. So you can hire a bike.
Yeah, and also the new part of the new project they're working on, the new sections. So we're hoping that we'll be able to get that contract where we'll be able to have all the bikes in all the places.
Take over.
And then I think we're going to probably have a few that we're going to sell to people.
Are they kind of affordable compared to normal bikes? Is it going to be something that lots of people can get into? Or?
That's the thing we're working on right now, is trying to bring the price down. The kits can be expensive because of just importing them here, and if we can get a good kit that's inexpensive, we would have the prices down for everyone. We're looking at price points. The price right now I think is around 600.
Okay, so it's quite an investment then. Yeah. So what about sort of charging stations? Are there enough of them if people are...
Oh, the joy of these is they don't need charging station.
Oh, so it charges as you pedal it, like a...
Well, they have that.
Yeah.
But these are you can charge it at your house. Just a regular, plug it in.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds really good.
Yeah.
So the idea, because I've never been on an e-bike, so the idea is you pedal when you're going downhill and it's flat, and then you just flick it into electric to go uphill.
Well, this is also pedal assist, so you don't even need to have it fully open. It's just you could be pedaling and it's helping you to get up the hill.
Sounds like cheating.
No. This is Rwanda. That's not cheating.
True, we have got a lot of hills here.
Yeah. The project is going good. It's good to see some young kids. Actually, these are kids that I have not taught at all. So this is a whole new group for me.
Okay.
So I'm into the second wave of the mechanics that I've worked with from the time they started.
So they're taking to it pretty well, though.
Yeah. These guys already know what they're doing. I'm basically just watching them and going, okay.
You're going to be out of a job.
I hope so.
Okay, cool. The aim of all good development projects.
I wish to retire.
Okay, that's fair.
Welcome to the ride. My name is Sean Belfast, and I am the owner of BFast Workshop, BFast Racing Services, which is my U.S. company. I work with this shop, the Ride 250 in Ramera, and we've been working together for the past year, trying to just keep the idea of having a mid to high-end bike shop in Kigali. I've been in Rwanda 8 years. I actually came here to work with the Rwandan national team as their chief mechanic and one of their teachers for building their cycling infrastructure. So my goal was to do that part, and now I've moved on to the second part, which is they did not have bike shops here that could handle the high-end equipment that comes in when they're racing.
How fit do you have to be to cycle in Rwanda?
Fitness-wise, for Rwanda, you have to have a good fitness. There's a lot of hills, a lot of up and down, and they're not long, but they're steep enough that you will feel them. Nicest places in Rwanda that I've visited. Where to start? Well, I would say Musanze, because that's where I was first, and you can walk, basically get a moto up to the base camp for the volcanoes and start all there. I've been to the rainforest, which was beautiful. Good time staying there for a good week. Almost anywhere like around the lake, I always thought was really nice. You always can find like some small towns that you can stay in and really just go from either being pampered or go to the point where you're just in the village. Everyone ends up knowing you at some point. Since I grew up in the U.S., I would be like, go out to Colorado, ride around like Colorado Springs, where the U.S. Olympic Training Center is. That is probably what you're going to feel here. The climbs there are a little bit longer for Colorado, but the climbs here are very short, and you're just at altitude right away. I grew up at sea level. My first couple of weeks here, I felt it because I'm not used to being at altitude for long periods of time, and I was not training. So I was just an overweight person at altitude trying to be physical. Took a while to get used to it, but now this is comfortable. We do hire bikes. We're actually working on that right now. The green bikes that we have over here, we are going to have a whole fleet of those that we're going to be out for hire. Right now, we're slowly bringing them into the country. So we should end up having about 50 of those around Kigali. We have had many families come here, and go for rides around Kigali. Like there's many little rides that you can do from your hotel to just outskirts of Kigali, where you go from busy streets to now on a dirt road, and it's actually very nice. Like Lake Mohazi, for one, is a good example of a one-day ride that someone can do. You can ride out to there. You can stop at one of the restaurants out there, get something to eat. Niamata is another one that I head out to, which is, for me, I've done that ride just to go out and watch racing out there and then ride back home. It took me 4 hours just to do that ride, not riding hard. Rwanda is hosting the World Championships for cycling. It's going to be interesting because next month we're going to see a lot of the pros and the nouveau pros come through Kigali and will be training here for a little while before they race. Um, as for the cycling, I would say the cyclists here, they're young. They're still very young. They have a lot of talent. Um, they just need to race a lot more than they are racing now. Because as someone who has raced myself, I learned more racing by racing than I did by training. So racing helps you to see how fast everybody else is. And it also teaches you, where your limits are. You cannot find that when you're training because you'll start to hold back if you feel pain. And cycling is all about suffering. It's a lot of suffering. One of my rankings is that I am a professional race mechanic. So I've been doing that for almost 20 years at some level with different teams on the neutral support. So it's a different life than working in a bike shop. In a bike shop, you have time. When you're working as a race mechanic, you don't really have that much time. Everything has to work relatively well one time. Don't have a second chance to actually fix certain things. So it's a lot more stress in the short term, but in the long term, it's kind of fun because you get to see athletes like really push themselves and like excel at what they're trying to do. I am trying right now to start up my own academy where I'm going to be basically working on sports. The sport that I know is cycling. So I'll start off with the mechanics. So I'll start training mechanics to at least be able to work on bikes that they have around them. And from that group, I'll thin it out to the ones who can go to the next step, which is working on the higher end bikes. As for the cyclists, I'm looking at them and going, I want you to ride your bike. I want you to enjoy doing this because that's how I started. Even in the racing. Yes, it hurts, but once you're done with a race, it's fun. It's like, wow, that was great. I can't believe I just did that. So I want to start training the riders to first race, and then I want them to be able to sit down with people and talk about their experiences, which is for Rwanda is something new. Because the kids, they mostly just ride a bike, but they don't talk about why they ride a bike. Tell me your story. I really want to know. I just got finished training 15 mechanics. These are mechanics that actually work in Rwanda at different shops that I know. And we're sort of getting them ready for what we think will be the next new thing to happen in cycling, which is more electric bikes on the road, electric assist bikes on the road. So my goal was to get these guys to understand that a little bit. Right now, we're waiting for more stuff to come into the country so we can start building a actual business out of this for Rwandans. So these kids that I train, they're going to be the guys out in the satellites, small little shops that they own, taking care of this business instead of my person or my other mechanic having to travel outside of Rwanda or outside of Kigali to fix a bike. We actually have someone already close by that we can go, you can fix it. You make the money for doing that. I don't need to travel. And hopefully it'll work. Hopefully. Yeah, we'll see.